Good morning, everyone. You're getting a different starter today. Woo! Woo! Today you're getting some ticking and stemming. This is me ticking and stemming in a very excited way. This is a weird way to start off a vlog, but I'm so excited. So I woke up this morning with 2 different messages. Oh dear, I'm sorry, I picked a pimple. I need to cover it with some concealer before I film today. So I got 2 different messages from 2 different people that I sent proposals off to last week, and the one guy looks like he's ready for me to write an article like right away, and the other woman is giving me a paid test article, and she just sent me all the info. If you've been following these vlogs, I have been so desperate for new work, so desperate, and 2 came at the same time. Yay! And I think I can do both of them really well. They're food blogs, which I can do. The one I'm just like writing a listicle, and then the other one I'm like rewriting an article, I'm making it 1,000 words, adding in helpful info, conclusions, etc. Nice little setup, putting in headings. I can do this. I can do this. I wasn't sure if I was going to vlog this week because I'm doing lots of filming, but I need to express my happy. I mean, I don't guaranteed have these are 2 potential clients. I'm not getting ahead of myself. These are 2 potential clients, and the only time I've ever had to do a test article for someone, I got the job. So yay. And she also said, that my portfolio was really good and she was really impressed by it, and I don't get feedback on that kind of thing, so I'm never sure like whether clients are thinking that my portfolio looks attractive, you know, because I've been having such a slow go with clients recently. I'm like, well, what if my portfolio is just like not it, you know? But she was impressed by it. So, and she's in Israel, which means that she's like my time zone. So when I email her, I can get messages back like right away. The other guy is American, so I have to wait for him to wake up to get more info. But the other woman is giving me the info right now. So today, instead of just filming, today I'm going to film. I'm going to set up this new test article, sort of get an idea of what I like, the layout and everything like that, set it up so that I can finish it tomorrow, because I've told her I can get it done by Wednesday. But if I can send it to her on Tuesday evening or Wednesday morning, maybe if I send it to her on Tuesday afternoon to like really impress her, yeah, that would be cool. So so excited, I'm so excited, yay. Alrighty, I have filmed, got a little makeup look on. It looks very mild on the camera like this. I was going to wear this shirt in a vlog. It was a funny shirt from my brother and his girlfriend. But okay, I finished filming. It went really well. I was nervous yesterday because like sitting down and doing these videos for last Pride was a lot more of a big deal for me, because I wasn't as used to the camera. But now I've got a whole year's worth of experience with the camera. And yesterday I just sat on my couch and I spoke out loud through what I wanted to say, and it came out so well. I've also looked at that article, started setting it up and everything, and it's going to be so easy for me to redo this. It's written so badly. It's written so badly, and with like, it's a really hard to read article. I can totally see why they're doing complete reworks of all of these, and I know I can do it well. So I think I'm going to be able to nail this job. I really am. Exciting. Done what I need to do for that article. I'm doing what I usually do. I'm not like rushing through it. I'm not doing it in one day. I also, if I do get this next client, then potentially I can start rolling with 3 different clients, four clients on my roster. So I can't work too quickly, because in the future then it might look like I'm slowing down, you know. So I feel like I've got a good base to set up. I really don't think it'll take me too long to do tomorrow at all. It's very simple, doesn't really involve me researching. I've got enough info for this article in my head, so yay. But I wanted to come in and talk about what I'm reading, if I'm going to be vlogging anyway. I don't know how many reading updates I will be getting because I'm reading a chunky boy. But it is reading very quick. So this is Skallagrigg. I started reading it at the end of last year. I really can't see, I think this is out of print, but this is actually really fucking lovely. It's all about, we're following Esther, who is a child with cerebral palsy, and her father, and she's in a home, and then she's in a special school for disabled children, obviously, and she can't really communicate, like, she has friendships with other children who also have other disabilities, and they seem to have an understanding of one another. She can, like, she can just communicate with them quite simply, whereas obviously the like able-bodied, able-minded people are absolutely, like, don't really understand her. But then she also has access to this machine called a possum, and I actually looked it up. And they're actual real machines. It's basically like a typewriter where people who do have, like, severe physical disabilities, where their, like, motor skills are disabled, it helps them type. So she'll type up, like, full letters. So everybody knows, like, this kid is fucking smart. She knows what she's doing. She just obviously just gets taught in a different way. And if she needs to communicate things, she can literally write whole letters. And we're also given sort of flash forwards into her creating this computer game called Skallagrigg, because like in the future when she's an adult, Skallagrigg is a sort of like folklore kind of character within the disabled community that all of the disabled people that sort of we come in contact with seem to know about this Skallagrigg. So it's like lore, I guess, that's flowing throughout it, and it's told really beautifully, and Esther is such a wonderful character, and I don't feel like this is done in a way that is harmful in any way. I think it's really uplifting, if that's a word to use. Yeah, very, very good. And then on audio, I'm listening to The Maid by Nita. Shit. I can't remember. It's here. This is a thriller kind of novel, which is taken from the perspective of a housekeeper in a hotel. It's weird because we don't really use the term maid here. If I hear someone referring to we would call it, like in a hotel, I would call them a cleaner, and in a domestic situation, I would call them a domestic worker. And like in South Africa, if I hear someone calling their domestic worker a maid, it's a little racist dog whistle for me. Like, if you're gonna call someone your maid, you're definitely a racist. Like, that's how it is here, at least in my eyes. Like, I really don't agree with that. So it's weird hearing her being called a maid, but I suppose that is the wording that they're going to use. But yeah, she works in a hotel. She's coded to be autistic. It's not said on page, but she very much doesn't understand social cues. She says some weird things. She has her special interest in cleaning. She's very, very cleanly. Yeah, she talks, like, people tease her about being like a bit like a robot, and people take advantage of her. And one day when she goes into work, she finds one of the residents dead in his bed, and so we're sort of finding out what's happening from there, because we know that there's some dodgy dealings going on, but because there's a lot of stuff that is said to her that goes over her head that we sort of internalize, but we sort of have to get to know it slowly but surely. But yeah, I like it so far. I've heard some very, very good things, but I haven't heard anyone say that she's autistic coded. So the rest of the day I'm going to be cleaning, and I'm going to be putting together some bread baking resources for a course that I might want to try putting on. So yeah, I will probably check in with you tomorrow. I never watch series. like never. But I can't help myself. I watched the first episode of Heartstopper. And it was really cute. Like, I like Alice Oseman. I've never read Heartstopper because graphic novels are expensive. But I've read her other stuff, and Loveless is one of my absolute favorites. So yeah, I trust her to write a good queer character, and oh my god, they're precious. They're so precious. I know this is not a new take, but it's a momentous moment when I watch a series. So I'm marking it here. Okay, friends, it's Tuesday. The article is sent off. I struggled to keep it to only 1,000 words because, like, it was basically just like a list of like pantry staples that you should have. So I'm sorting out I've run out of fucking makeup remover. Yeah, it was basically like a list of, pantry staples that everyone should have in their pantry. And the list was so long that trying to keep it to 1,000 words while still getting my voice in there and everything was hard. I think I sent it to it at like 1:1, but it's fine. And luckily, because this is the client that's in Israel, hopefully she will be able to read it soon and give me an answer about whether I'm going to get employed. This is a paid test article, which is really great. I really like when people are willing to pay for a test article because it is like actually taking, time and effort for me to do, whether you're going to publish it or not. The rest of today, I've got a Crafty Reads to edit, and I've got one of my Pride vlogs to edit because my mom and my stepdad get here on Sunday. So I don't want to have any extra stuff. I only want to have my work to do when they're here, because then I can spend as much time with them as possible. And then, oh God, on Monday I have life drawing, which I'm very nervous for because of what happened the last time. Yeah, I think Monday I'm going to be a little nervy, but yeah, I just saw that in my schedule and I was like, oh God. But it's money, it's good money, so yeah. Okay, I'm going to get into the editing zone. Also, wanted to tell you guys, I'm about to start editing. So this is what my editing setup looks like. So I've got this Mac. It's a MacBook Pro from 2012, I think. It's so old that its iOS does not update anymore. So I cannot find editing software to get it to work on this. But it has a new battery, new faceplate, and an SSD. Unfortunately, got all of that before I realized I'm not going to be able to edit on the damn thing. So that is where I work, do my thumbnails, all of that kind of stuff. Then I have this Toshiba. Yeah, so she's not doing so good. This is my university laptop. It's huge. Look at how big it is. This is my university laptop from 2013. And it can do barely anything, but I can install editing software on it. So whenever I have to do things like this, I've got this like freaking dodgy ass 2 laptop setup. And I'm very grateful to have these 2 old dinosaurs to work with, because like if I didn't have them, like I wouldn't have anything to work with. I like to take things and make them last as long as humanly possible. Clothes, technology, I will use it until it dies. And that is kind of what I'm doing with this Toshiba. But my mom came up with such a great idea. She's so kind. She has this laptop that's newer and everything like that. She literally uses it for doing her maths. She does like maths every day. She's amazing. She Googles things on it. She doesn't do like a lot of stuff on it. But that I can install my thumbnail software and my video software onto it. So she's bringing that laptop from the UK. I'm going to give her this Mac, which just has like all of the new stuff installed on it. So it works perfectly. Like if I didn't need to edit, I wouldn't have a problem with this laptop at all. So we're going to swap. So she's going to take this back and I'm going to take that one. And then this Toshiba can go and die. It's very, very overdue death. But yeah, that's one of the things that is going to be happening when my mom is here. It's going to be busy when my mom is here, so I might not be vlogging. I might be vlogging because I want to remember her and my stepdad being here, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. But yeah, laptop woes. Hello vlog, I have not updated you and it is the afternoon. As you can see by the face, I have done more filming today. My Pride content, all the Pride content that I can pre-film so long is pre-filmed, which is great. Then in the last week in May, I'm just gonna finish off a couple. I think I've just got one video to do when my mom and my stepdad leave. So yeah, that's going to be exciting. I also need to film a book haul, but the books have not yet been hauled. I am very nervously still waiting on both of those clients. I sent my test article back to the first woman and she said that she would read it and see. I'm still waiting to hear from her. And the other guy said he would give me a brief 2 days ago and I have heard nothing. So I'm very nervous. I did, however, get an invite to interview for another job, which is where the client, I think they pay to do this. Instead of just putting it into the feed, they pick some top-rated people to send it to, and then we can send a proposal. So I'm sending that off now. They've got 11 questions to answer as a proposal, but it's nice because sometimes I don't know what to say in a free-form proposal. So when they ask you lengthy questions, Hugo, he's a poop-eating fiend. And then he comes and he breathes on me. It's disgusting. You're disgusting. I know what you were doing. Yeah, I just wanted to come and update you. I haven't got too much further into Skallagrigg. Still really enjoying it. The maid is heating up. I think the way that they have coded her really works. I think she has a naivety, but not in a way that makes her seem stupid. It's literally like you can see the way that she is being finessed by people who know that she just doesn't get certain social things, but it doesn't at any point imply that she's stupid for falling for them. And there's people around her that like look out for her, which is really great. And now we're coming to like a very interesting part of the story. So my alarm cut me off. I'm actually really liking this thriller, and this is one that's like been hyped, and I never like hyped thrillers, so this is really great. I really like it. The rest of today I'm applying for jobs and yeah, doing housework and stuff since I've already done filming and errands and all of that. So I'll probably check in with you tomorrow. I don't know what is happening this week. I can't go inside because my laundry is going. It's really loud. I just got, I sent off that interview request, and literally within 30 minutes of me sending it to him, he is asking me to do a test article. That's 3 clients that have reached out to me in 1 week. I haven't had a new client reach out to me this whole year. And now I've got 3 in 1 week. This lighting is really terrible. Like, 3 in 1 week? I'm like absolutely flabbergasted. From the sound of the guy's name, it sounds like he's Vietnamese, but I'm just gonna have to have a look. I'm just interested to see where my clients are from. I'm really sorry about my washing machine in the background. But yeah, like I've got my 1 paid test article that's already like she's just reading it through, so regardless of whether she hires me, I'm getting paid for that. And now I'm about to do another one. Thank God. Yay. Okay, I watched them Heartstopper again. Like, these are happy tears. This show hits all the heartstrings, and it's fucking Alice Oseman, man. Alice fucking Oseman. They are so incredible. Loveless had me crying. Radio Silence had me crying. Heartstopper. Dead. It's Thursday. Hi. So today I don't have much to tell you about reading in this vlog. I think this is more going to be like a freelancing vlog because I'm like 400 pages into Skallagrigg, but I am about to finish The Maid, so I will let you know. So that's one of the things I want to do today, is finish The Maid, because I'm really enjoying it. And I know I haven't seen the like ending yet, but like so far so good, and I've only got like 40 minutes left. And then I am writing my test article for this new client. It's about Brussels sprouts. The thing with food blogs, you end up writing some fucking weird articles and some really niche, like very like detailed, like this whole article, 1,500 words, has to be about Brussels sprouts. So that's what I'm gonna write today. That's what I'm about to do. Just made my coffee. Let's get this job. Okay, that is the maid done. I listened to the last 40 minutes while I was researching my article, which is going really well. What is my hair doing? I swear. But I found myself reading two different books that have people with disabilities in them. So the maid, obviously it was never said on page because it's from her point of view, but Molly is definitely on the spectrum. And I think, like, I myself, I don't know that I'm autistic, so I can't give like a first person kind of like an own voices review on this. I do have autistic family, and I take in a lot of autistic content to try and see, you know, what content is actually a good representation or not. And I think this was good. I didn't get an ick feeling about it at all, and I am very cognizant of these things. So it'll be interesting to hear, because I haven't heard anything bad from this. It would be interesting to hear from an autistic booktuber what they thought about this book. But I thought the way they ended it off was great. I thought the cast of characters we ended up with was great. Obviously, I can't really tell you much about the story that I haven't told you already, because it would spoil things. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really did enjoy this. A thriller that, I mean, it wasn't super duper thrilling and dark, not at all. More of, I suppose, a mystery thriller, I guess. Maybe a crime mystery kind of thing rather than a thriller. But I do recommend it. I really do. Now I'm just going to put my music on because I need to concentrate. I am getting in the zone. I found there's a client that I have that I got last year. They're kind of on hiatus right now for my topics, but they're very active, and like we've got a Slack channel and everything like that. And when I started working for them, they had like this they've got like a style guide for every different type of article that you write, which is really helpful. And they give you the topic. You have to come up with the title and then how to make that topic like fit the word count, which would be like 2,000, 3,000 words on average for that client. And when I first started that, I was like, how on earth am I supposed to write an article that is this long about such a simple starting point? And because I've worked through it with this past client and figured out how to add things to an article without making it fluff, like adding value to the article, without going off topic, but without just making it a very basic, because like I could answer the question that this poses in a sentence, but I need to write 1,500 words, and I really think I would be struggling a lot to figure out how to do this if I didn't have my previous client. They've also got a lot of, like, they do tips Tuesdays and stuff like that, and like they've been updating their style guides very often because they like to have a lot of I statements or we statements when you're talking about like the website. They want it to be conversational, they want it to be entertaining, and this is the same thing that the guy is looking for here. So I know what this other client wants, and it seems very similar to what he wants. So I know what I'm doing. I've finally got to a point where I've gotten experience so that I can start with a client and go, cool, I know it's cracking. And the same with the client that I sent my other test article from. I haven't heard from the two of them. If I managed to get one out of these three, I would be really chuffed, since I've been getting nothing for the longest time. 1 out of 3 would be absolutely incredible for me, especially since the client that I've been talking about now should be coming out of hiatus quite soon. So yeah, I think it's going pretty well. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. I landed the client. Oh my goodness. Okay, so one of my test articles came back. He had feedback for me and everything, but he was like, can you give me a bio and a picture of you? And I was like, are you joking? So I now just have to write a short bio. Try take a picture in my kitchen. I don't know. I'll see what I can do about that. Maybe a picture of me and my chef's rights. I don't know. But yeah, I have a new client, thank goodness, and it looks like he has a lot of articles that he wants me to be writing, like 3 to 5 a week, which would be a lifesaver. So I'm so excited. Thank fuck. Okay. Bio and picture. Let's do it. I took the picture, put on an apron, got my fancy knife out. It looked pretty cute. I hope they're okay with it. But they've sent me my next article, so I'm about to start setting it up. I'm going to onboard the client as well, like set up all my paperwork and admin stuff to do with them. I get like, when I onboard a new client, even if I know, like, I know where I nailed that article. I know that that article was really good. And I know I can do it again. But whenever I onboard a new client, I get like onboard anxiety is what I call it. And I know there's no reason for it, but I just get it, and it's silly. But I know that I just have to breathe through it and it'll go away. So yeah, working on the next article as we speak. Worked out because it's the load shedding, but guess you just got a second client. Fuck yeah, buddy. Like I said, if I got like 1 out of these 3, I'd be happy. But now I got 2, so that means I have 1 regular client that I always have 1 blog post for every month. I've got my 1 client that's on hold for right now, but that client I can pick and choose how busy I am with them. And then I've got 2 more clients that are happy and willing to pay for regular work. The title of this blog is going to be like freelancing like a boss. Like I know I am very much like in the infancy of my freelancing, and like I haven't got that like set base down yet, but god damn, this week has been good. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of this time that the load shedding is happening, but yay. There, it's Friday. It may look like it's nighttime, but it is not. It is raining apparently the whole day. I was supposed to go to the beach. Sorry, Hugo. He's tucked his nose in. His nose gets very wet. He's got a very like moist little nose, and it gets cold, and he used to tuck it under his golden retriever friend's leg and like keep his nose warm in the winter, but now he's made like a little snoot hole. So I just got contacted by another client. I don't know what is happening this week. Like I made a TikTok about applying to jobs with your cocky pants on, because that's how I landed all of these, because like I remember having a certain attitude when I applied to these. And this is a job that I did not even remember because I sent an application for it so long ago. Usually like they reply to you within a week at least, like within a few days a lot of the time. And this one is for a mental health website. I obviously don't have any professional experience writing for mental health stuff, but I have my own stuff that I put on my blog. So I shared those mental health articles that I wrote on there, and they seem to be pleased with it. So they want to do a test article. This one I don't think is paid, but it's only 800 words. So that's fine. They said if they use it, they will pay for it. But I don't know what is happening this week. The clients are just coming out of the woodwork. Like, what is with May? My friend will tell me that it's all to do with astrology and things like that. But yeah, maybe it is. I really have no idea. But yeah, I'm going to send a reply to this lady and then send off my second article for my new client. Yeah, so I'm just finishing off an article that I'm going to be sending off quite soon. There's not too much left of it for me to write, and then I'm going to be doing some editing for Pride Month. Things are rolling. Should we close out the vlog together? Come sit with me, my pal. Okay, me and Hugo are here to say, okay, I've sent off my article. I'm just going to do editing and stuff today, and I'm going to try and edit this vlog because last week, oh thank you, Last week I put up my vlog on Sunday by mistake, and it is like one of my most viewed vlogs. Like, or it got a lot more views than my vlogs usually get. So apparently Sundays, yes. So this one will be going up on a Sunday. Say bye. He's wearing clothes because it's cold. But if you did enjoy, please give me a like, comment, subscribe, etc. Tickle my... Oh, hiccups again! Tickle my bell for notifications, and I'll check you next time.